Eckhart Tolle is probably the most humble, the greatest spiritual teacher of our time. And perhaps you've heard of his book, his first book, The Power of Now. Well, we're going to try to be in the now. So this is contemporaneous, it's unrehearsed, it's unscripted, and we may have pauses, we may talk over each other.
I'm singing in the rain,
see?
Just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
And he's,
are we on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Carl Stedmond, ladies and gentlemen.
Alan Fisher.
And
sorry, Alan, what was you saying?
Yes, I was saying that the program is two different worlds because he's from England, I'm from Canada. He was a martial arts instructor. I was a disc jockey, lawyer. He's from a Christian background. I'm from a Jewish background. But we come together in spirit, and we resonate with Eckhart Tolle. We both resonate with Eckhart Tolle.
The main man.
He is. And let's talk about spirit for a second. All we mean by that is invisible. You can't see it or touch it or feel it, but you can feel it going through you. And you're an expression of that one spirit, that one life force that is animating everything and moving the planets and growing the trees and the flowers and growing us from little babies to adults. It's amazing. It makes us blink. It puts us to sleep at night.
And there used to be just a few people on the planet that truly felt connected to God or consciousness or that divine energy, no matter what you call it. And different people, I mean, it's caused wars. Religion has caused wars, and yet all the masters were saying the same thing. And I believe they weren't here for us to worship them, although we revere them. They were incredible teachers, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna. They came to teach us so we can learn from them and do the same thing, Alan. And interestingly enough, quantum physics now is proving what the masters were saying, Alan. What this energy is that comes through us. And everything is affecting it. Everything.
And we interact with the universe. What we put out comes back to us. You know, and if we put out bad vibes, as they say, that's what's going to come back. And if we're suffering and miserable and complaining, that's what's going to come back. But if we're joyful and just at peace and content, then that will come back, and the world will reflect that.
Your personality creates your reality. From the moment you get up, you go downstairs, or if you're living on the ground floor, you stay on the same floor, and how you interact with people. Good morning, how are you doing? A smile on your face, or you're grumpy. Whatever you do throughout your day, and if you're caught up in your mind, there's a good chance that you might not be quite as happy, because the egotistical mind does not want to be in the present moment. It's in the past, or worried about the future. And if you can become the observer of your mind, and the observer, that energy is consciousness itself, you can catch yourself, your personality will create your reality, and you'll have a better reality.
See, I agree with him. It's easy. We come in agreement because we're coming from the same place, and it's a joyful, happy place. It's an easy place. It's called life. I call it life. And you have an experience of that. I mean, you know what life is. It's non-denominational, neutral. So for Christians, Jews, anybody, whatever age you are.
No matter what color your skin is.
Right. It is life. And life is everywhere. And with everyone.
And we're all connected to it.
Absolutely. Even him.
Even me. So nature, we're not apart from nature. We are part and parcel of nature. It's only the human mind thinks we're different and we can do this and we can do that. No, whatever we do to Mother Earth, which is a frequency, an energy, human beings have become cancer on the planet. But not all human beings, of course. It seems to be the leaders who have the power who make decisions for the rest of us. It's crazy.
It is crazy. You can make your own decision. You can remove yourself from the crazy artificial world of striving and getting ahead and the future, and worrying about it.
And the amazing thing is, when you do it with presence, in the moment, your situation in life changes. The world mirrors your energy, your frequency. So however you're feeling inside, if you're feeling stressed and you're going out, you're going to meet stressful people. If you get into road rage, you're going to meet someone else who's also vibing at the same thing, and then we get conflict.
And there's a lot of conflict in the world.
There's a lot of, I thought you was going to say on the road, but it seems to be that people, when they get in the car, they're like, it's almost like a race, and if anyone goes in or cuts them off, they take it personally.
And we don't have to take it personally anymore. We don't have to take what's happening around us personally anymore, because we're expressing. It's coming from inside out. And the ego is no longer a factor. It's not personal anymore. It's a matter of your expression. You're shining the light, you call it enlightenment.
Light of heart.
Light of heart.
Where there's light, be joyful.
Right. And it comes out of the eyes too. You're vibrant. You interact with whatever you're seeing. You interact with what you're hearing and touching. And the food, the same thing with food.
So how can we change it? How can we truly change our life? Because your personality creates your reality. Number one is be aware of your thoughts. And the more you can do that every day, it might sound a lot, but it's not. To change your life, it's well worth it, because a lot of people are going through a lot of suffering right now. I've spoke about this before. It's not the situation in your life that causes the pain. It's the way the mind makes stories up about it. So if every day, or even every hour, think, what am I thinking about? Because a lot of people are not even aware that little voice, you're talking to yourself. You can lower that voice down and change your life massively.
Yeah, it's just chatter, and catch yourself chattering again, or catch yourself out of the moment, come back to the present moment. Number two, thankfulness, right? Give thanks. It doesn't matter for what for or to whom, give thanks, an attitude of gratitude.
And the more that you give thanks, the more things come into your life to be grateful for.
True.
Because everything's energy. What you pour out comes back. It truly does. Some people call it the law of attraction, but it's like a tuning fork. You're going to bring like energy back to you. If you're angry, you're going to meet angry people. If you're loving and happy, you're going to meet happy people.
The world reflects what's inside you and what comes out of you.
Switch off the news media. Switch it off.
Not us. Not us.
Not us.
We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube.
If it's fearful and there's this, because there's a lot of agenda behind it.
Agreed.
Switch it off.
Shut it off.
Change your life.
But watch people like Eckhart Tolle.
Bruce Lipton.
He's no longer with us, but Alan Watts.
Joe Dispenza.
I can't think of anybody else.
Wayne Dyer.
Wayne Dyer was, the late Wayne Dyer.
They all got it. They all got it. But you know, it's no good just reading the books. It's being. It's practicing. If you want to be great at martial arts, you've got to practice. If you want to be a great singer or a piano player, or no matter what you want to be great at,
He's a
practice.
singer.
I'm a singer.
He's a singer.
I sing every day, you know. So your life is worth practicing a state of awareness, a state of being. Meditate, walk in the nature, do everything that can help you, and you'll change your life, my friend. Believe me.
Yes, the art of living. The art of living. You're a work of art, noble and fine, and a person of integrity, just because it's the right thing to do. It feels good.
We never got instructions on life when we were born, did we? There was no booklet to say this is how you live. But if we can learn from people who've done it before, and if we can practice that, it's going to change your life.
What they do teach us is programming. From school, from teachers, from parents, from the media, on how to adapt.
Do this, do that, walk in step, go along. It takes courage to step out of that, and that's what is happening on this planet right now. If you're still watching, you're probably one of those people, or if you've got an interest, because there's more and more, there's millions, hundreds of millions of people worldwide that are having a shift in consciousness and putting that energy out into the world. Because if we keep on putting the negative energy out into the world, there's no guarantee that humanity is going to make it.
Yeah, it's selfish. We want a world here. And we want people that we can relate to, that are kindred spirits, that are vibrating on the same frequency. Not this artificial world that is striving in future and past. And that's number 3. Is to let go of the past, to let go of your story.
Let go and let God.
There you go. You see? And let that God energy, the divine energy, come through you, because it has superior intelligence than our little minds. It knows exactly what needs to be in the cosmic scheme of things.
And the word God has been so misused. We've taken God in our image and put him like as a big man up there in the sky. Of course God is not that. God is a supreme intelligence. We can't even fathom the power and the magnificence of God. But we're getting little hints here and there with quantum physics and science. We're learning who we are and what we're capable of. Capable of anything, Alan.
We're an aspect of God. God is in us and we are in God. We are in everything.
The kingdom of heaven is within. Jesus the Christ said that.
And another one is at hand. The kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Yep.
It's right, it's us. It's in the moment. It's at hand right now. And it's available to everybody. You.
And that's the energy we want. Love. The highest energy is love, courage, compassion, empathy, thankfulness. The lower energies are anger, hatred, jealousy, judgment. So try not to judge anyone or anything, and you will lift your vibrations. The law of attraction is real. When you bring your vibrations high, you'll get high vibrational people in your life and high vibrational experiences. And the better it gets, the better it gets.
We're just signposts. We're just discussing these things because somebody discussed it with us, and we're our teachers. But it's up to you, really, and to have your own experience, to experience this peace, this joy that is available to every man, woman, and child on the planet. That's wonderful, and we'd like you to be a part of that and to enjoy that.
I'm talking about being a part of it. Join us every day. Alan's on the Quantum Lounge, on TikTok. My channel is Awaken Now, and there's so many more people on TikTok spreading the joy, spreading the power, spreading the belief, spreading the love and light, because we're all needed right now, my friends, and you can do it. And you can do it too, Alan, and I'm getting going now.
Okay, get out of here.
Take care.
Carl Stedmond, and my name is Alan Fisher. 2 different worlds, but in agreement. Thanks very much for watching.